September was a busy month for me for a variety of reasons, but most of all because I finished playing one game in time for another new Atelier. My journey in a Wondrous Academy came to a close with a slight bump along the way. I tried a bunch of new releases, including one with digital monsters, and I went to TGS to try a thing or two there that meant my September saw many different games. I'm having so much fun playing these days and I'm ready to jump back in, so let's get into the JRPGs I played in September. In a move that'll shock no one, Atelier Resleriana, the Red Alchemist and the White Guardian is most certainly my JRPG of the month for September, as each minute I play it is pure Atelier bliss. I've mostly covered it in shorts so far, as despite getting it a little early, I'm still very much in the middle of playing, but as said, I'm loving how it's really capturing the essence of the series. I knew the second I saw Rias opening up that recipe book that the series Atelier fans know and love is truly back. Not to say Yumiya was an Atelier, but it does go in that open world, saving the world from the jump kind of direction that feels more serious. While Red and White does have a big story goal, the overall vibe feels totally different, with his characters having that anime feel thanks to the cute animations from smartphone Res looking gorgeous on consoles, and Synthesis being back at the cauldron, money to earn in the shop, and quests to do for people in a cozy town, all creating a feel-good world, especially with its new turn-based system that takes the best part from lost turn-based Ateliers like Sophie 2 and Lalua. I finally got to have some bigger play sessions with it recently, comfy cozy on my couch at the TV, and the hours melted away as I got time to play, synthesizing things, applying traits, and popping fun events that have it really feeling like the kind of gust games I've always loved. According to my PS5, at around 16 hours, I'm about 45% of the way through, which actually makes me kinda sad as I feel so at home in this one. But I am glad to see other Atelier fans loving it, and hope others that maybe didn't love Yumiya and do love the older games consider giving this one a try, as it feels like the comfy Atelier journeys I've always loved while watching two characters grow at a good pace, as I make my way through this wonderful Atelier game that I don't want to end. One of the many things making my September busy was a trip to Tokyo to go to TGS, which I could only go to on the second business day thanks to you guys, so thank you to any one of you subscribed, and while I don't usually like to say it, to anyone else feel free to subscribe, as it really does help lead to opportunities like this where I can talk about more things. I did a short on my overall experience too, particularly about the Persona Mini Live that was my highlight, and talking about how I got a headache the second I walked in. But I pushed through that and the wait times for two demos at least, which were Dragon Quest II side of its HD 2D remake and Nipponichi's upcoming Japanese release, Kyouran Makaism, and I got about 15 minutes with both of them to see what they're about. Dragon Quest II's HD demo was one I was excited for, as beyond the game, it was the first time I got to hold a Switch 2 controller in my hands. While playing a retro-tinged game like Dragon Quest doesn't really tell me too much about the performance of the console, the section I played looked gorgeous. It's what's meant to be the new addition to Dragon Quest II, the ocean floor area that showed off some jolly voice acting in its new plot point. Being dropped in the middle of it and with a headache though, if I'm being honest, I had a little trouble finding what I needed to do. I think I ended up finding you had to go back and use the boat, but wasted some of my demo time running in the wrong direction, although the rooms I entered showed off more of the pretty landscapes. The combat seemed like pretty typical Dragon Quest turn-based fun though, so if I do play again, I hope I get how the story's supposed to flow a little more, but for now, it seems like those who know and like old Dragon Quest will likely enjoy this updated version on the 30th. Kyouran Makaism, Nipponichi's new game, was something I was very excited to try, and while not knowing how to heal at first turned my session into a 1 HP challenge, the action in it was really fun to play with. It's by some of the people who worked on the DQII series, which you can see in its poster and visuals, but the quick action and the art style made it satisfying to beat its boss while dishing out giant damage numbers that gives it that same kind of appeal too. I'll be keeping an eye on it as it seems fun, especially to see what kind of story it'll tell, and next year I hope to try even more new things at TGS to try bring back more things to talk about again. As has become the theme of my FIA content recently, especially since I just finished writing my review for it, my September experience of FIA was kind of in two parts. I began the first part of September singing its praises in its silly school festival, enjoying ridiculous moments as usual, happily making my way through its campaign until a bug halted my progress. While the silly moments were abound, beyond Chapter 3, I definitely felt the difficulty go up with vitality points not going as far in dungeons, so when something happens like, say, a certain temporary return device not functioning properly and threatening to keep me back at floor 1 before reloading my save, it becomes a problem, so I cheese the boss after that happened, put my difficulty down to easy to at least try to finish it, and it kind of worked out because I did that just before Resleriana Red and White came out, so I guess all's well that ends well. My full review for it will come soon, but September it felt like going from glowing about it in the last JRPGs I played to, as the month progressed, watching some of my feelings about it change, although I still appreciate the fun times it gave me. I'll talk more about it soon, but I am glad to have at least seen the end of another cute curry-filled dungeon crawler from Compile Heart that I would definitely see more of again, especially in a more polished way. Outside of TGS, I got a few more chances to try new games, a couple I received and one more I couldn't keep away from. The one I had to try was Digimon Story Time Stranger that just came out, and while I'm loving my Atelier life, has me jealous of everyone playing too. As someone who's loved every Digimon Story game they've played so far, this one seems just as fun, and its digital turn-based system felt nostalgic to Cyber Sleuth, but also new with gorgeous graphics that suit the new Agent story theme. I'd love to explore more soon, and definitely don't like the idea of missing a Digimon game right now, so I really hope to get to it and that those playing it are enjoying this cool looking Digimon experience. Next, thanks to a code, I got a little time with Class of Heroes 3, the next Class of Heroes remaster to come west after its release in Japan 15 years ago. If you've tried the first two, it's the usual Class of Heroes fare as another first-person dungeon crawler with quirky classes and characters but with a few new additions. I like the idea that there are 3 schools to enroll in this time, giving you some choice for the tone in your journey along with some replayability, and the way you can customize your characters and party makes for some good fun again, so the series is still making me want to give it a try at some point to properly get to know it. Finally, in a small sponsored portion of this video, you might have seen on the channel that I tried the indie 90s anime-inspired JRPG Wondrous that is out now, and I'm still doing a giveaway for until the 10th, which I'll link in the top corner in the description. I really do think Wondrous is a cool breath of fresh air for the indie JRPG space. Its 90s-inspired anime style makes it pop, but also feels innovative thanks to the way it makes simple screens stand out, and with other cool mechanics like the fact you attack with words to make super anime attacks, it's a well-designed indie from what I've played, and I'm excited to play more to see how the story of the cute and spunky Ringo and Wolf goes in their journey to collect pieces of the Wondrous map that feels like set up for an enjoyable journey. Out of this sponsored section, so far in October, I don't have any smaller experiences lined up yet, but I'm definitely playing a bit, in a month that is sure to have plenty of new releases to give us a pile of things to play. October has already begun, Digimon Time Strangers has already dropped to get the ball rolling, and roll they will with plenty of great things to play. Trails in the Sky's fighting RPG cousin, Ys vs Trails in the Sky alternate Saga finally comes west on the 10th, letting Ys and Trails fans see this crossover for the first time, with it no doubt looking a little older than the Trails game we saw last month, but also finally letting West and Falcon fans get this part of the story on modern consoles. Pokémon Legends ZA will come out October 16th, then Persona 3 Reload on the 23rd to Switch 2 that has me screaming I don't have one, then Dragon Quest 1 and 2 HD Remaster will be out on the 30th. All of these look fantastic and have me wishing I had more time, however the thing I'm hoping to give my time to if I'm done with Resleriana Red and White is Tales of Xillia Remaster. I've started this Tales before and not finished it, and this was the Tales game I always wanted to finish, at least before Arise. I'm hoping the remaster on the 31st gives me the chance. The only thing that would stop me is maybe how close I'd be getting to the Rise re-releases coming in November. But I'd love to get to this Tales game that always made me want to try it with how anime it looks, so fingers crossed I can get to this cool game. October clearly isn't taking its foot off the brakes, so I hope you guys enjoy what you play, whether it's something new or a big JRPG that you're continuing, as the year still keeps dropping greatness with a few months of 2025 left to play things in. Thank you for watching this video. Let me know in the comments below what you played in September and what you plan to play this month. You can like and share this video if you enjoyed it, subscribe to my channel for more JRPG content like this, and ring that bell to get notifications on whenever I post so you don't miss a thing. You can check out more videos here, and you can find me on social media on X, Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok, all at JRPG Jungle. Links to those will be in the description below. Thank you to Paper Castle Games for sponsoring a portion of this video, and until next time, thank you, bye!